What did one Jewish bird say to the other Jewish bird? Cheap. Little Jewish. Little. Mazel tov. Is that what they say? Mazel tov? I don't know. That was aggressive. I'm sure I'm going to hear it about that one. All right, well, I'm sure I've got you good and offended now. So, question, title of the video. This is going to be a short video. It's something that's going on with me today personally. Am I Jewish? I have gotten that question in the comments section on this channel. Not quite a bit, but more so than once. And I always laugh whenever I get the question. Because I know why I get it. It's because I have used some terms and things like that are, you know, the hot button items for whether or not you're Jewish or not. Or at least that's the way it's viewed in today's society. So, am I Jewish? First of all, the hot button, probably the number one thing that's got me spurred up doing this video today is, and probably the first, there's two things that you can do that will immediately get that question. Are you Jewish? Hey, what are you, Jewish? Or are you some kind of, are you a Jew? Not are you some kind of Jew? Nobody's really disrespectful about it. They're just always inquisitive. There's two things. If you talk about the Sabbath, that's the first question somebody wants to know is if you're Jewish, which I find hilarious. The second one is if you talk about not eating pork. That's the other one that people automatically go, what are you, Jewish? And the answer for me for both of those, well, let me just answer the question, okay? Let me just, brass tacks, answer the question. I'm a little Jewish. I'm a little Jewish. If you look at the Ancestry, blood DNA stuff my parents have done, if you look back on some, you know, trace our lineage back, yes, I'm a little Jewish. I kind of wear it as a badge of honor, maybe a little bit. Christ was a Jew. And so it's just, I don't know. That has such a negative connotation. I don't know why. I never have understood the Semitic stuff and the anti-Semitic and all that. I don't know what people's problem is with Jewish people. I mean, well, there was a group of people that were Jews that were responsible for the resurrection, not the resurrection, but the crucifixion of Christ. So yes, I get that, but it's not like I did it. That's like saying, you know, I hate all white people because a few hundred years ago we had slaves. I had nothing to do with those slaves. I had nothing to do with what my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa might have been responsible for. So that's a whole other thing. The title, Am I a Jew? A little bit. I'm a little bit a Jew. Do I practice the Jewish religion? No. There are a bunch of things outside of what the Bible says that Jews practice and believe and all of that. And, you know, mainly that's Talmud. If you want to break it down, I don't do that. My family doesn't do that. We do not practice Judaism. Do we follow what the Bible says? We try. I try. I am not perfect. I fall short all the time. That's why we're saved by faith, not works. Works is a part of it. I firmly believe works is a huge part of it. How do you show that you're saved if there's no fruit? You're known by your fruit. Your fruit is the good deeds. Your fruit is following the laws that were written in the Torah. That is what we believe. Those laws have not changed from the time that they were written in stone. Literally in stone. There's laws that we cannot practice to date. There is lots of laws that fall into that umbrella. You physically cannot practice them. To do so would be unpleasing to God. You got to follow the whole law and the way it is written. That's a whole struggle kind of area for me. I'm not going to lie. That whole thing right there is a struggle for me, because if you cannot follow the law as it is written, that shouldn't necessarily mean, in my eyes, that the law should not apply. You should make yourself available for that law to apply, maybe. I don't know. We're getting pretty philosophical here today. And I don't typically do that, and I try to keep it vanilla, and I will keep it vanilla moving on. I just had to get this little rant video out. The two big hot button items is the Sabbath and the dietary laws. I try to practice both. The dietary one is tough because I just really like pepperoni pizza. I mean, come on, people. Who doesn't really like pepperoni pizza? There is about a substitute for every other thing. Barbecue, sure. Do all the beef you want. Beef, sausage, all that kind of stuff. You can find it. You can't. They make a turkey pepperoni, but let's be honest. A pepperoni pizza. Anyways, okay, so that one's tough. I struggle with the dietary stuff. I struggle with the Sabbath stuff. I struggle with all of it. I'm human. I am not here saying I'm better than anybody else and that I don't have daily struggles. I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm saying. I guess I'm letting you know I am not Jewish. I am a little Jewish. I'm a little Jewish. But I do not practice Judaism is what I meant to say. I try to follow the Sabbath. I try to follow what the Bible tells me to do. And that's the extent of it. That's the long and short of it. Secrets out. I'm not Jewish, but we try to practice what the Bible teaches. To some of you in the comments, you're probably going to just blow me up saying that's ridiculous. Let's get into it. And I may engage. I'll engage as long as you're respectful. In fact, I look forward to it. But I won't get into a huge negative debate. As long as it stays positive, then let's do it. If you have anything you want to add or say or scream at me about, then do it. I invite it. But I just wanted to answer that question, trying to stay on the surface, trying not to go too deep, because that's not what this is. This is just me answering a question that has been asked a bunch and at an appropriate time because I am triggered. My millennial side of me is triggered right now from some social media stuff. But anyways, I just wanted to make a quick video. I think actually a lot of my beliefs maybe align a little bit with WranglerStar. If you want to go, he's got several videos on it. That's certainly not where I heard it from. That's just completely circumstantial, that is the way it is. I'm sure if you're watching my channel, you know who that is. He's the #1 homesteading channel, on YouTube. So I'm sure you probably know that. Anyways, that's just a quick little about me video. I didn't put much content out the last week. I kind of took a week break. Was really busy with work. Had a lot of stuff going on. And so I just kind of let YouTube take a back seat for a week or so. So I'm up here banging out some videos today and felt the need to make this one of them. Get to know me better. Am I a Jew? I'm a little Jew. I'm a little Jew. We'll see you next time up on the ridge.